if you're subscribing to it and you're on like a smart TV, you just go to the YouTube app. It's usually one of the, if it's live, they'll be like, oh, one of your followers are streaming, and you just turn it on.
Perfect.
Which we like because we sent like a Roku to my mother-in-law and just kind of set it up. And that way it's just on TV. There's no like you don't have to ask your phone.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's what I told my wife. She's gonna be picking up my kid from school, but it would be better off if you got home and just watched it on TV.
Yeah, which is exactly right. And so if you like follow, this is kind of the like it'll show. Refresh. It's online here. Refresh here. This isn't online yet. I'll usually try to follow it here so I can make sure it's streaming. But anyway, just an email just came out and just showed, Chad's live. It's on there, but I'll make sure I'm still online here.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so we're live. So we're
Perfect.
Everything you say, Ken, will be recorded.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, that's why I'll stand down there and take pictures.
Right. I'll mute it every once in a while between periods, but yeah, for the most part, I just keep it running the whole time. Gives everybody a chance to get logged in.
This is a great campsite here summertime.
Really? This is a cool facility. I love it anywhere. Like 2 sheets, that little restaurant in the middle. Yeah, I got lunch. And even having a pro shop there is great because so you gotta have enough guard. You gotta have that guard. And then build this stuff. It's amazing what happens when you do a pro in the town.
Yeah.
Beautiful rings.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the second one.
That's what Jordan.
So this is where the AHL team practices. The Golden Knights. Oh yeah. So some of the other teams are playing over there.
And that's that.
It's in Summerlin.
So the Hargadines were showing me a picture. It has like kind of a castle looking thing.
Yes.
Going over there.
Yeah. On one of the rings. Yeah.
Yeah, on one sheet.
Yep.
That looks cool.
Yep. Yeah, we played the championship game there last year.
Oh really? That's cool. Yeah, so like, I do get this little note that says, now live on your channel, and it shows us if people have the time.
All right. Thank you again for doing this. I know sometimes it's harder to watch the game and move the camera at the same time. So
it's good. It's good. I've had it ever since COVID. Basically, everybody could restricted to go to the ring, get something started. So I'm a few years into it now, so it's good. I enjoy it.
Thank you.
Yeah, no sweat. Happy to do it. You want to do an in-game interview? Stand over here.
Definitely.
I'm sure you have some people back home who would love to see your face.
Nobody wants to see this mug. I sent you the pic of the 3 boys. They're like, why? Of
did you
course,
get
it's
one?
like,
Don't do it.
yes.
Is it the time Actually, you can probably heckle the rest of the good. Yeah, I got this. Is just the practice. Zoomed in. He's live.
He's like, I'll be over here, guys.
Jordan Hargadine over there, waiting to man the bench. Running the defensive door today. Boys are here in the corner, waiting to take the ice. Looks like the Warriors will be in the white jerseys this afternoon, which is always the home team in youth hockey, opposite of the professional teams that wear dark at home. But white jerseys here for the Warriors today. Yeah, there you go. That's right.
Little shout out.
Got a little bit of both. You got the Warriors top, got the Red shirt.
Oh, yeah. If you walk right out that door, it'll be men's restroom will be right there. Your last one you're
I
gonna
like to check
get.
my fire escapes, my restrooms, make sure I'm ready for the broadcast.
This is the last one you're gonna get for about 2.5 hours, Chad.
I think
so
you're right.
make it a good one.
Now we know. Yeah, I'm just calling Robo.
Robo, there you go, Robo.
Welcome to Las Vegas. Boys are on the ice. 2023 Rocky Mountain Warriors, game 1 of the weekend. We are here in Henderson, Nevada, site of all the games this weekend. Will be in this facility. 2 sheets of ice here. First game against the Canada Crushers. Give you a little look over here in the dark sweaters. Canada Crushers in the all black with red accents. And the Warriors in the white sweaters. Head coach Kurt Howick on the bench there. A few words to the players. Assistant coach Kurt Wald. Jordan Hargadine running the defensive door on the right. Combination of kids and coaches from all over here for this tournament. Kids from Idaho, Kansas City, Missouri, Utah, Washington. Fun little weekend. Get these kids together from all over. And they'll start out by playing an international team here from Canada, so about ready to get underway. The warm-up clock has expired. "15-minute period is on the board here. I believe I heard they'll do 20-minute periods in the second and third, so we'll keep an eye on that when they start those new periods here. But 15 minutes for the first, set to go. All right, we're set to go. Rusniak in goal for the Warriors. I'll do my best to keep up with the names here. Got a crash course on the roster at the last minute. We'll see who the Warriors roll out for their starting lineup. And it looks like Hargadine will take the face-off. Logan Weisner on the left wing. Phillips on left D. And the Crushers control the face-off. Underway here in the first. Warriors control in the neutral zone. A little poke check. Picks up the puck. They'll dump it in across the blue line, but turned right out by the Crushers. Crushers back across the neutral zone over the blue line. Circling behind their own net. Trying to flip it out of there up through the neutral zone. Bangs off the back of a Warriors player. Scooped up by Hargadine. Tries to chip it in the zone. Cleared right back out though by Canada. The Crushers bring it across the red line. They'll chip it back into the Warrior zone. Phillips tried to clear it out, but kept into the blue line. And a stoppage in play here. We'll see what that's all about. Tied up on the boards. They'll blow it dead. Fresh legs on the ice. Loose puck picked up by the Crushers, trying to get a shot off, but forced wide. Good defensive pressure there. Depew forces him behind the net. Crushers trying to bring it back to the point. Good poke check there by the Warriors. Chipped up the near boards, trying to get it out. Russell there, trying to corral it. Bouncing puck. It settles at the blue line, out and back in, but it was on sides. They chip it back down into the Warriors' goal. Warriors pick it up, scoop it around behind their own goalie up to the face-off dot. Not quite out. Poke checked away by the Crushers. Try this again. Curtin circling around his own net. Drop pass there for Depew. Corralled though by the Crushers. Back to the left point. They'll play it over the right D. Shot coming, blocked right at the point there. Blocked by the Warriors. They'll regroup, clear it out of the zone. Just at the blue line though, a good poke check kept in by the Crushers. Quick snapshot, and they score! Crushers with the first goal. They strike first, low left on the stick side. Turnover just below the blue line. Crushers pick it up inside the blue line, quick snapshot, and they go up 1-0. A lot of pressure there by Canada in the offensive zone. Warriors couldn't quite clear it. And Warriors go down 1-0 early.
Crushers goal scored by number 10, assisted by number 23.
Crushers again with the rush, trying to get in the crease. Shot blocked. Loose puck in front. Trying to get it chipped out. Hargadine chips it out. Loose puck picked up the Warriors. Center ice pass over to Hargadine. Chipped back away in the neutral zone. Picked up by the Warriors though. Kept alive in the offensive zone. Howitt circling around. He'll play it off the boards back to Phillips. Phillips at the point. He'll play it over the right D. Bouncing puck on the blue line, kept alive. Shot blocked. Comes right back to the point. Second shot flipped into the crease. Loose puck in front. Shot goes wide, kick into the corner. Warriors trying to get something set up on the point. Comes back to Phillips. Play it back down low in the face-off circle. Circling around is Howitt looking for a centering shot. Kick behind the net. Tied up in the far corner. Warriors trying to set something up back of the point. Puck trickles out, comes back to the right D. Quick snapshot, goes wide. Phillips keeps it in. Trying to send it back in the slot, but intercepted by Canada. And they'll break it out through the neutral zone. Across the blue line into the Warrior zone. Good poke check there by the right D of the Warriors. Circling around their own net. The Warriors will bring it out. Skating around some traffic. Chip it back into the neutral zone. Just out of the reach, though, of a streaking winger, and it's picked up by Canada in the neutral zone. Crushers across the blue line. Down in the face-off circle. Forced wide. Centering pass right in the slot. Save. Great save by Rusniak there. Good puck movement by Canada. They brought it right in the slot, but Rusniak up to the challenge. Stoppage in play here with 11:24 remaining. Warriors control the face-off. They play it behind their own net. Back to Depew. Depew circling it up, trying to find an outlet pass there in the neutral zone. Just out of his reach, though. Russell was streaking after it. Dumped right back in by the Crushers. Curtin picks it up behind his own net. Trying to play it up the far boards. Looking for Robotham, but poke checked away. Slap shot on the loose puck in the crease. Chip back out. Warriors get it cleared out. It'll trickle across the blue line into the neutral zone. Sent in just ahead of the blue line. Dumped it in. Picked off by the Crushers. They'll head the other direction. Russell back on D for the Warriors. Cross ice pass, but broken up by the Warriors. Crushers with a centering pass. Trickles out just a little too far. They'll regroup. Player lost an edge. Lost the puck in the far corner. Chip back up. Robotham trying to clear it out. Loose puck picked up by the Crushers. They try to get through the defense into the slot. Shot wide. Good defensive pressure there. A stick check at the last second. Forced that shot wide. We'll tie up at the face-off dot here. Loose puck picked up by Robotham. Quick shot goes wide behind the net. Picked up by the Warriors. Outlet pass into center ice. They'll dump it in. Head to the bench. Fresh legs coming on the ice for the Warriors. Puck turned aside. Russell trying to pick it up in the far corner. They play it back to the point. Picked up by the Crushers. Phillips back on D. In the slot. They try to play it around. One defensive man. Good poke check. Broke that up. Loose puck turned aside by Rusniak. Shot right on target. Save. Look covered up. We get a stoppage in play with 9:37 remaining in the first. This puck played behind the Warriors net. They'll play it up the right side. They'll wave off the ice. Got chipped all the way down into the Canada zone. Hargadine with the pressure behind the net. They try to play it back around. Comes back to Phillips. Phillips at the point. They'll play it back down low. Puck comes back to the point. Phillips trying to keep it alive. Tied up on the near boards here. Puck trickles out of the zone. Comes back in the neutral zone. Russell in a battle here on the near boards. Phillips and Russell trying to chip it back ahead, looking for Hargadine. Hargadine picks it up over the blue line. Gets back into the slot. Pulls the trigger. Shot! Scored! Hargadine! Wyatt Hargadine evens the score here. Warriors on the board.
Warriors goal scored by number 71, assisted by number 10. Time of the goal, 8:55 remaining in the first period.
Warriors control the puck at the neutral zone. They'll play it over to Weisner on the far side. Weisner trying to dump it in. Goes off the stick of a Crusher player back behind his own net. Warriors trying to flip it up and out. Kept alive at the point by Curtin. Shot by Curtin right on target. Glove save by the Canada goalie. He'll hang on to that one. 8.5 minutes remaining. Face off down the offensive zone for the Warriors. Tied it up. Found some life here. Face off, won by Hargadine, back to the point. Curtin will flip it back down low behind the net. Puck comes almost into the crease. Robotham looking to play it out, back to the point. Crushers trying to clear it out, but kept alive by the Warriors. They'll play it back down low. Hargadine battling. Puck goes off the side of the net. Hargadine digs it back out. Plays it over to Robotham. Crushers with a couple timely poke checks, and they come away with it. They'll flip it up and out of the zone. Goes off of a Crushers player on the bench with a stoppage in play as it hit a player leaning over the wall there. That'll bring the faceoff back down in the Canada zone. Just over 8 minutes remaining in the first. 1-1 game. Controlled by the Warriors at the point. Quick shot right on target. Loose puck going after the rebound. Covered up by the Crushers goalie. Good quick face-off win. Good quick shot. We'll do it again. Wald again wins the face-off back to the point. They play it over to Phillips on the left side. He'll dump it back down low. Crushers trying to dig it out and chip out of the zone. Comes back to the neutral zone where Phillips picks it up. He'll play it back to the far side of the right D. Back over to Phillips on the left side. Phillips looking for an outlet pass, picked off by the Crushers. Good poke check there, breaks up the rush. They pick it back up with the face-off dot shot. Great save, back into the netting. Rushniak with the great save there. Turnover in the offense or the defensive zone, a save for the Warriors, and a quick shot by the Crushers, but Rushniak up to the challenge. Sends that deflection up into the netting. We get to stoppage in play with 7.5 minutes remaining. Crushers trying to play it back to the point. Poke checked away by the Warriors. They send it back in the neutral zone. Back over the far side, banging off the boards into the offensive zone for the Warriors, or for the Crushers, I should say, but it's picked off by the Warriors. And we'll get a stoppage in play here. Warriors touch it up. Then a high stick. Looks like face-off will come back down in the Canada zone. Controlled by the Warriors. They play it back to the right D. Chip back down low. Looking for Hargadine. Hargadine digs it out of the corner. Trying to get a centering pass right in front. Turned aside by the Crushers goalie. They play it back to the point. Great job by Curtin to keep it alive. Curtin chips it ahead to Hargadine. Bouncing puck, couldn't find the handle, and the Crushers come back the other direction. Good defensive effort there. Turned aside by Curtin. Battle in the near corner here. Rabathan tied up. Chips it ahead over to Hargadine. Hargadine streaking out into the neutral zone. Across the red line, up the left side. He'll dump it in, head back to the bench. Fresh legs on the ice for the Warriors. Loose puck picked up by the Crushers. They try to play it out. Goes all the way through a few legs back in the neutral zone. Chipped right back in once everyone's on side. Chasing after it is Russell on the near side. He'll pick up the loose puck, looking for a centering pass. He'll circle back around. He plays it back to the point for Phillips. Phillips looking for a shot, goes off of his skate. Loose puck right in front. Weisner turns, fires. Turned aside, backhand shot, covered up by the Crushers goalie. Couple good looks there for the Warriors. Crushers goalie covers it up. We get a stoppage in play, just under 6 minutes remaining in the first. Botham trying to get a centering pass, quick shot, turned aside. Picked up by the Crushers goalie, or turned aside by the Crushers goalie, and they try to clear it out, but kept into the point by Phillips. Phillips ships it back down low. Looking for Halleck. Halleck through some traffic. Quick shot, and he scores! Owen Halleck gives the Warriors the lead here late in the first period. Curtin with the poke check, trying to break it up. Crushers pick up a loose puck, trying to get something going in the face-off circle. Rabathan picks it up, though, chips it back to the blue line. Not quite out, though. Kept in right on the line by Canada. Circling behind the nets for Botham. Just over 5 minutes remaining in the first. Centering pass, nobody home. Cleared out by the Warriors. Halleck pursuing on the left side here, but kept in by the Crushers. Loose puck again picked up by the Warriors, though they chip it out to the neutral zone. Turned right back in by Canada. The Warriors will pick it up, though, and regroup at center ice. They'll chip it ahead, looking for Hargadine. Hargadine rushing down. Poke checks away from the Canada player, trying to pick it up and get a centering pass, fighting through some traffic. Loose puck just below the red line, goes back behind the net. Hargadine will sauce it back to the point for Phillips. Phillips looking for a shot. He'll play it back down low, over to Russell, back over to the right side. Shot from the right D, glove saved by the Crushers goalie to hang on to it. Good puck movement there by the Warriors. Got a good look from the right D, who pinched down just above the face-off circle. Got a good shot, but a good glove save by the Crushers goalie. Hargadine to take the face-off. Another quick shot and another save. We'll do it again. Warriors battling down the corner. Hargadine trying to dig it out. Puck comes up the near side through the neutral zone. Phillips will poke check that away back to the right D. Warriors circling around their own net, trying to bring it out of the zone and get tied up right there with the referee, trying to chip it ahead to Weisner. He gets it around some traffic. Weisner on the left side, looking for a centering pass. Loose puck in front. Oh, cleared out. Trying to keep it alive at the point. Quick shot goes wide left. A lot of action right there. Kept alive again at the point. Warriors trying to get a couple more shots, but poke checked away and eventually cleared out by the Crushers. Good pressure there by the Warriors. They'll flip it back in. Right on target. Little bouncer goes behind the net. Warriors regroup. Fresh legs on the ice. Kept alive at the blue line. Good pressure there. Depew keeping it alive. He'll send it back down low. Picked up by the Crushers. They'll try to circle around and clear it out. Rabotham applying pressure there. Chipped into center ice. Lots of Warriors back. Good back checking by the Warriors. Tape-to-tape pass. Rabotham sends it right back in down low behind the Crushers goalie. They'll circle around. Tie up in the far corner. Trying to play it back to the point. Loose puck. Kept it alive in the zone. A couple stick checks there, but the Crushers will come away with it. They'll play it off the glass up to the point. Just bouncing puck goes over Curtin's stick. Crushers pick it up down the face-off circle, trying to get a centering pass. So circle behind, looking for a wraparound. Goes right in front. Cleared out by Rabotham. And a block right there by Rabotham. Great shot block there. Crushers doing a good job to keep it alive, though. They send it back down low. Depew battling behind the net. Crushers come away with it, trying to get a centering pass. Left D will just chip it back down low. Curtin battling, trying to get up to Rabotham. Curtin backhands it up back to the point, kept in by the Crushers. They play it right back down low. Depew in the far side. He'll send it back around. We got an icing call once it gets there. And just under 2 minutes remaining. Icing call brings the face-off back down the Warrior zone. Just under 2 minutes remaining. They're tracking shots on the board here. So far, 8 shots for the Warriors, 2 shots for the Crushers. Seems like there may have been a little more than 2, but nevertheless, 8-2 is what they show on the board. Warriors come away with the face-off. They play it back behind their own net over to Phillips. Phillips back around behind the net the other direction. They'll pick up the loose puck, looking for Howick. Howick picks it up on the boards. Backhand pass to Hargadine at center ice. 2-on-1 over to Weisner. Weisner and Hargadine. Back to Hargadine. Shot! Scores! Weisner and Hargadine have connected so many times in the regular season. Great to see them find another connection right there. Warriors go up 3-1 here with a minute and a half remaining in the first. Second goal for Hargadine of the game. Loose puck picked up on the far corner, played over to Hargadine. Hargadine trying to find Halleck at center ice. Halleck plays it around a couple poke checks, but eventually too many Crushers there. They come away with it. Quick shot goes wide. Blocker save by Rushniak. Sends it in. Loose puck picked up by Phillips. Trying to chip it out. Kept in at the blue line by the Crushers. Phillips regroups in his own zone. Sauce pass over some traffic over to Howitt. Loose puck picked up by the Crushers, but a good poke check there by Phillips breaks up the play. Back on his feet. Another stick check trying to find Russell. Phillips tied up on the boards with the Crushers player. Halleck there in support. Puck goes into the near corner. Halleck off the boards, chips it up back to the blue line, but not out. Shot blocked right at the blue line, and they'll clear the zone. Tie up in the far corner for these last few seconds, and that'll do it for the first period. All right, ready for second period to start now. Actually, we are on 20-minute clocks. There we go, all reset there. 20-minute clocks for the second and third period. Shot goes wide by the Crushers. Behind Rushniak. Picked up by Depew, trying to clear it out. Crushers with the centering pass, intercepted though. Weisner picks it up, trying to play it around the boards, looking for Hargadine, kept in by the Crushers. Tie up there, a few players from each team. Someone trying to dig it out of there. Eventually dug out by Curtin, sends it behind his own net, trying to clear it around. Poke check by Depew. Depew trying to get it out of the zone, kept alive at the top of the face-off circle. Quick shot though, goes wide left. Hargadine trying to flip it out, kept in by the Crushers, comes back to the point. Crushers right at the blue line. They'll dump it right back in. Curtin over there trying to clear it out. Shot comes from the point, though. Crushers trying to get a rebound. Loose puck picked up by Rushniak, and he hangs on to it. We'll get a face-off here just outside the Warriors' goal. A lot of pressure there by Canada. Warriors up to the challenge. We get a face-off just to the left of Rushniak here with right at 19 minutes remaining in the second. Crushers trying to get something going. Quick shot right on target. Turned aside by Rushniak. Walden pursued in the far corner. Chip back down by the Crusher, or by the Canada's Crushers. Playing behind the net. Back in the slot. Quick snap shot. Block. Saved by Rushniak. Point blank shot. Great save by Rushniak. Crushers with good puck movement. Got one right in the slot. Pulled the trigger. Rushneck up to the challenge. We'll get another face-off just to his left. Phillips trying to tie up his man in the far corner. Puck squirts out right in the slot. Another save by Rushneck. Crushers with some good pressure here in the second period to start out the first few minutes. Warriors will switch it up, get some fresh legs on the ice, try to clear the zone here. Hargadine to take the drop. He wins it back. Played around looking for Depew. Verboten and Depew there trying to chip it ahead, looking for Hargadine. Hargadine just couldn't get around that last bit of traffic there, kept alive by the Crushers. They'll regroup in the neutral zone. Crushers play it off the boards. Couple poke checks by Verboten and Hargadine. Crushers play it across the red line. Verboten turns it aside. Chasing after it is Weisner. Weisner up the right side. Down in the face-off circle, trying to get into the slot. Poke checked away. Great defensive play there by the Crushers. Weisner right in the slot. Poke checked away right when he was ready to pull the trigger. Loose puck dug out by the Crushers. They'll play it up through the face-off dots into the neutral zone. Back checking is Curtin. Poke check here. We're going to get a penalty here. Warriors touch it up. That'll be the first penalty of the game. I believe that'll be Curtin going off. It is Curtin in the box. Warriors go down a man here for a 2-minute penalty. 17 and a half minutes or so remaining in the second. The Warriors are shorthanded. First shot right off the face-off win, covered up by Rushneck. We'll get another face-off. Warriors win the face-off, playing it around, looking for Phillips, just out of his reach, kept alive, dumped back in the corner by the Crushers. Warriors come away with it, they'll skate it out. Flip it up and out of the zone, goes off of a glove of the Crushers player. They'll regroup at their own blue line. Fanned on it momentarily, Walled in pursuit. The Crushers come away with it. Loose puck chip back out of the zone. We got a penalty here coming up. Delayed penalty. The Warriors will go down 2 men as soon as they touch it up here. Delayed call of the Crushers. Now they touch it up. We're going to get a cross check here. Let's see who they get. Looks like Wall to go off here with the cross check. 5-on-3 for the Crushers for the next minute 14. Barring a goal by Canada. Hargadine ties up his man. No clear possession here on the face-off. Eventually dug out by the Warriors. They try to clear it out, and it clears the zone. That puck will trickle back into the Crushers area around the face-off circle. It slows down. They'll pick it back up. Every league's a little bit different. It appears there's no icing on the penalty kill here. Crushers regroup. Right back in the zone across the blue line. They'll pull up short of the face-off circle. Hargadine trying to flip it out of the zone, but kept it in the blue line by the Crushers. Down in the slot, quick shot, saved by Rushneck. Puck caroms into the corner. They'll play it back to the right point. 30 seconds or so remaining on the first penalty. Shot redirect right in front. They redirected it wide. They'll play it back to the right point. Back down low. Crushers trying to set something up behind the Warriors' net. Good pressure by the Warriors. Another poke check breaks up that play. They'll play it back to the left D. Back over the right D. Stick check. Sends that shot wide over the left side of the net. Crushers regroup again, circling high. Trying to play it back to the right D. They misplayed it. Couldn't get a quick shot off. Depew is there to break up the play. Hargadine and Depew. Hargadine will dig it out. They've killed off one of them. Long outlet pass right out of the box. Russell right out off the bench after the penalty kill. Got tied up though. Good outlet pass there after Warriors had killed off that first penalty. Trying to find an outlet pass for the odd man there at the blue line, but Canada got back in time. 25 seconds remaining in the second penalty. Loose puck picked up by Hargadine. Over the blue line. Trying to get through some traffic. Poke checked away at the last second though. Crushers will bring it back into the neutral zone, chipping it up the boards, trying to get around some Warrior traffic, but it's picked up at the blue line. Turnover at the blue line. Back the other direction is Russell. Trying to get through the slot. Backhand shot turned aside by the Crushers goalie. Get a tripping call here on the Crushers as Russell was streaking towards the net. He draws the penalty. And now the Warriors will go on the power play. Shots are 9-7 Warriors. 14 and a half minutes or so remaining. Warriors will go on the 5-on-4 advantage here for the next 2 minutes. Number 56 for Canada goes off. They'll play it back to the left D to Phillips. Sauce pass over to the right D. Corrals the puck in the slot, looking for a redirect. Kick just wide. Howick there looking for a shot, but it kicked out of his way before he could get a stick on it. Phillips plays it back down low. Crushers pick it up. No icing on the penalty kill. Phillips in pursuit along with player from Canada. Phillips trying to chip it around to his line mate on the other D side, but tied up behind the net. Dug out by Wald. Wald trying to chip it ahead. Got it up to Russell, but just out of his reach. Turned back in by Canada. Minute 20 remaining on the power play for the Warriors. Phillips in his own zone. Good outlet pass there for Howick. Finds Howick at center ice. Howick trying to find Wald. Got poke checked there by the Crushers at the last second. Russell brings it in the zone. Russell toe drags around some traffic, going wide behind the net. Circling around. Cross ice pass. Looking for Howick, trying to do a little drop pass. Back to Curtin, but it's poke checked away. 40 seconds remaining on the power play for the Warriors. Crushers will chip it in behind the net and get a line change. Warriors regroup. They play it out to center ice. Over to Rabathan. Rabathan chips it ahead. Just out of his reach as the Crushers pick it up. Warriors trying to keep it alive. Rabathan sends it back down low behind the Crushers net. Circling around with 20 seconds remaining on the power play. Crushers will clear it all the way down to the end of the ice. Rusniak there to touch it up for his teammate. He'll bring it through the crease. Dangerous little play there, but he brings it out. Outlet pass up to Weisner. Weisner streaking down the left side. Trying to get around some traffic and a poke check there by the Crushers goalie. Good play by Weisner. Got through the defense, but a poke check by the Crushers goalie broke up the shot. Depew around some traffic. He'll flip it in. Puck circles behind the Crushers net. Rabathan chasing. Depew there as well. Puck trickles back to the point, trying to keep it alive, but eventually kicked out by the Crushers. One-on-one break here. Back checking a couple Crushers players, or a couple Warriors players, I should say, and they break it up. Crushers will regroup at center ice. Back over to the left D, little backhand pass to the neutral zone, trying to set something up. Over the blue line, zone entry, quick shot, leg pad save by Rusniak. Weisner trying to chip it ahead to Rabathan. Good play there, picked up by Rabathan. On the left side, shot just behind the net, wide left. Puck caroms all the way back out to the neutral zone. Crushers pick it up, trying to chip it in. Play it back across the crease over to Phillips. Phillips around some traffic. Trying to find Howick. He finds Hargadine instead. Phillips over to Hargadine. Hargadine one-on-one through the slot. Trying to set something up. Quick shot. Glove save. Knocked down by the Crushers goalie. And he'll hang on to it. Hargadine was slowing up, looking for anybody streaking down the left side. Couldn't find a teammate to pass to. He pulled the trigger. Glove save by the Crushers. And we'll get a face-off here with 11:17 remaining. 11:16 on my clock. Shot right on target. Hargadine there for the rebound, but covered up. We'll get another face-off. Hargadine won the face-off. The Crushers jump right through the traffic and pick up the loose puck the other direction. Warriors pick their pocket. Trying to clear it back out. They play it up to Russell on the right side. Russell looking for an outlet pass. Trying to find Wald, but poke checked away by the Crushers. Russell tries it again. Russell around some traffic over the blue line. He's got Hargadine on the right side. Looking for Hargadine just out of his reach. Good look there from Russell to Hargadine. Hargadine picks up the loose puck. He played off the boards back to the point. Back over to the left point. Russell looking for a shot. Poke checked away by the Crushers. Phillips back checking. They're chasing into the corner. Tied up with the Crushers player. Phillips does a good job to tie up his man. Lots of support coming. Hargadine back there as well. Loose puck kicked out. Picked up by the Warriors. Trying to get through some traffic. Kept alive by the Crushers. Russell was streaking out here on the near side, but poke checked away by the Crushers. Warriors will try it again. Another poke check right into the blue line. This puck shot wide right by the Crushers. Long shift here. Warriors trying to clear the zone. Hargadine will dig it out. Battle in the far corner. Crushers play it back to the left D. Quick shot blocked off of Russell's shin guards. Russell picks up the loose puck after the block. He's got Wisner streaking. Quick shot by Russell. Roofs it, and he scores! Russell around the traffic. Beat the goalie on the top right corner. Roofed it after he got past that last defender. Great shot by Russell. Warriors go up 4-1. Loose puck picked up by Curtin at center ice. He's across the blue line. Fights through a poke check. Keeps it alive in the corner. Clearing attempt by the Crushers, kept alive there momentarily by Howick. And the Crushers come away with it. Streaking down the right side. Forced to the outside to go wide behind the net. Depew there with good pressure. Depew forced him around the net. Got a tough shot, tough angle there. Goes behind the net and carries back to the blue line. Warriors regroup. Long outlet pass, trying to clear it out, looking for Howick. Does get over the blue line. They'll play a delayed offsides here. Just getting used to the rules, different leagues, different tournaments. They don't call it immediate offsides. That was a delayed offside, so they let it go. Warriors trying to clear it out. A little scrum here. A few players from each side tied up on the boards. Loose puck picked up by Rabotham. He plays it out to Howick. Howick across center ice. He'll backhand it into the zone, chasing after it. Is Walcott. Walcott down to his knees, back up with a great centering pass. Great effort by Walcott there. Warriors trying to play it back to the right D, but just chipped over their sticks. Phillips chasing back, picks up the loose puck. He'll circle behind Roshniak. Trying to find Wisner, who's trying to chip it around the boards, looking for Hargadine. Wisner again chips it off the boards, but kept in by the Crushers. Glove down by Phillips. Phillips plays it ahead. Trying to find Wald, kept alive by the Crushers. Phillips again will pick it back up. He'll skate it out, looking for an outlet pass. He'll play it up to Hargadine. Hargadine quickly up to Wald. Loose puck picked up by Hargadine, trying to sauce it over, looking for Wisner. Loose puck right in front, shot in the net is Wald, right there for the rebound. Good puck movement by the Warriors. Phillips plays it over the right side. Right D will chip it back in. Phillips trying to keep it alive at the point, but chipped out by the Crushers. Phillips will chase after it, though. Regroup at his own blue line. Trying to circle around some traffic. Goes down to his knee and back up. Crushers pick it up, trying to set something up. They'll circle behind Rusniak. Play it back to the left D. Over to the right D for the Crushers. Loose puck right in front. Save, kicked aside. Crushers a regroup. Bothan in the corner, chips it ahead to Russell. Russell over to Howick. Howick at center ice, chips it right back to Russell. Russell just below the face-off dot, trying to get a tough angle shot, looking for another top right corner there, but this one's saved by the Crushers goalie. Crushers head the other direction. Good back check by Russell. We'll try it again. We're going to get a hooking call. Offsides call. Looked like a hooking call there. They were trying to pull Russell back, but just barely offsides. Stoppage in play here. 6:31 remaining in the second period. And they're playing the Hit the Road Jack song, which is a lot of times what they'll play when someone gets a penalty. I think the DJ may have thought that was a hook call coming as well. Weisner battling in the corner. Trying to play it around, looking for Wald. Crushers pick it up, though. They'll clear it out. Comes back, Curtin battling at the blue line. Chipped ahead, though. Crushers behind the red line, trying to set up a centering pass, but broken up by the Warriors. They chip it back out to the blue line. Kept in by the Crushers. Centering pass in the slot, and great job there to break it up. Another centering pass goes wide. Right through the crease. Crushers with another good look. And a centering pass picked off, though, right there. Wald picks it off. Great timing. Streaking down the right side. He's got Weisner in the left side. Shoots it wide left off the net. Comes back out into the neutral zone. The Warriors will regroup. They'll play it over to Depew. Depew on the right side. Gets around some traffic. Over the blue line. They stay on side. Depew through some traffic. Trying to toe drag it around one more defender. Broken up by the Crushers. Crushers will dump it in. That circles behind the net of Rusniak. Picked up by Hargadine. Hargadine trying to clear it out. Kept in by the Crushers. Centering pass. Covered up by Rusniak. We'll get a stoppage in play here. 5:16 remaining in the second period. Hargadine plays it back to Phillips after the face-off win. Phillips flips it around the boards looking for Russell. Russell digs it out of the corner. Trying to find Hargadine. He chips it up through the neutral zone. No icing. Bothan chasing after it in the corner. He's got Hargadine in tow. Bothan digs it out, trying to get a centering pass cleared out by the Crushers. It comes back to the point. Phillips fires a slap shot. Tip! Scores! From Phillips on the point. I think Hargadine got a piece of it. Phillips will get the assist. That's a hat trick for Hargadine. The assist from Phillips on the point. Hargadine gets the goal, his third of the contest. Warriors go up 5-1. Phillips ties up his man and plays it back to Hargadine as he's falling down to the ice. Hargadine plays it up to Russell. Russell across the blue line, trying to toe drag through some traffic. He gets checked down right in the slot. Quick shot saved by the Crushers goalie. And we get a stoppage in play here. .4:16 remaining. Warriors the commanding 5-1 lead now. Shots are 17-8. Crushers trying to play it out. Kept alive by Curtin at the point. Chip it back into the slot, but it's kicked out by the Crushers. Will head the other direction. Depew back checking with Curtin. Good defensive pressure there by Curtin. Forces him behind the net. Crushers trying to regroup. They get a centering pass. Goes off the side of the net. Kind of pinched in there by Rusniak and dug out. Crushers trying to set something up. They'll play it off the boards behind Rusniak. Loose puck picked up by the Warriors. Centering pass straight ahead for Wald. Wald streaking on the left side. Weisner on sides, right in the slot. Great shot, great tip. Saved by the Crushers goalie. Slap shot looking for a tip from Weisner. Weisner got a great tip in there, but saved by the Crushers goalie. Depew sends it back down low for Weisner, just out of his reach. Halleck's down in the corner. They try to play it back to the point, kept in by Curtin. Curtin off the glass, circling behind the net. Weisner going after it. Weisner battling behind the net. Weisner tying up his man in the near corner. 2 Crushers player. Hargadine there as well. Halleck comes away with it. Backhand shot right in front, and it scores! I believe Halleck got that goal. We'll see how they announce it. Halleck banged it off of a player, I believe it. And it was number 11. Owen Halleck gets the goal there. He banged it off, I believe, a Crusher's skate, and it goes in the net. Warriors stretching out their lead to 6-1 here in the second. We'll keep an eye on that clock. I'm not sure if they're... Oh, and a shot. Tough angle. They beat Rusniak low around the red line. Quick answer there by Canada, 6-2. Just as I was talking about, we'll keep an eye on the clock to see if they run it. Some tournaments will do a running clock at a 5-goal spread or a 6-goal spread. And no sooner than I say that, Crushers answer. Bring it back to a 4-goal lead. 6-2 now after the goal by the Crushers.
Crushers goal scored by number 16.
Tie up at center ice, no clear possession for a while, eventually dug out by the Crushers. Another quick shot turned aside by Rusniak. Phillips battling, trying to play it ahead, looking for Hargadine, kept in by the Crushers. Phillips ties up his man, comes away with the puck, trying to flip it ahead to Hargadine and clear the zone. It does clear the zone. Crushers pick it up, and they'll have to regroup in the neutral zone. Just over the blue line, little drop pass, nobody home there. Russell chipping it ahead, he's got Hargadine. Russell and Hargadine trying to play it around some traffic, one more toe drag, but got poke checked away. Russell play it back to the point. Poke checked away though. Crushers will clear the zone just over the blue line in the neutral zone. Russell back for the Warriors. He chips it back into the neutral zone, but picked up by the Crushers. They play it around the far side, backhand shot. Glove save by Rusniak, and he'll hang on to that one. Face off just to the left of Rusniak. 90 seconds remaining in this second period. I'm not sure what happened there. We're running the clock down. They're flipping this to the third period or what?
Chad, I'm gonna go get one more. You need one before we go?
Must have been a timeout. We had exactly 90 seconds, and they ran that down to 0, but it must have been a separate timer they ran for the timeout there. So still 1:30 left here in the second period. Face-off control by the Crushers. They play it back down low behind Rusniak. Centering pass blocked by Depew. Warriors play it back to Depew. Depew trying to play it off the boards up and out of the zone. It does trickle over the blue line. Crushers pick it up, but they'll have to reset. Offside call. Just over a minute remaining. The offsides pass originated from down here, so that's where the face-off will be. Crushers some good puck movement right there. Quick shot, save. Right leg pad save by Rusniak. Rusniak without his stick, it got knocked away in the play. No goalie stick for Rusniak. Forgot to run the clock here. We got about 40 seconds. I just hit the play there. Sorry about that. Now we get a stoppage in play. All right, I've squared up my clock here. 40 seconds remaining. Rusniak picks up the stick here. We got a face-off just to his left. Face-off controlled by the Crushers. They'll play it back to the right D and dump it back down low. Crushers player lost an edge there, trying to get a centering pass, but another quick shot turned aside by Rusniak. Verboten trying to clear it out. They do chip it up to the blue line and out of the zone. Crushers dump it back in, but picked up by Phillips. Phillips plays it behind his own net off the boards, trying to carry it around, looking for Russell, but kept in by the Crushers. Crushers with a centering pass, broken up by Verboten. Verboten trying to clear it out, but kept alive again at the right point. And that'll do it for the second period. Warriors will head into the third, the 6-2 lead. 20 minutes to go in this first contest. All right, we're underway here in this final third period of game number one. Warriors control the face-off. They'll play it behind their own, or behind the Crushers net, I should say. Trying to find some action behind the net, but cleared out by the Crushers. Phillips right there to turn it aside after the rush. Weisner tips it around some traffic up the left side. Weisner streaking across the blue line. Got Russell on the left side, but he's tied up on the near boards by the Crushers. Dug out by Russell. Behind the Crushers net, trying to set something up. He goes in hard on the boards. Hargadine battling as well, but the Crushers dig it out. They play it back to center ice, but turned aside by the Warriors. Hargadine at the red line. Poke check by the Crushers. They come away with it. One Crushers player back. He lets it fly. Glove save by Rusniak. Phillips turns it aside, trying to send it up the far side on the boards, but kept alive by the Crushers. We got a penalty here. As soon as Phillips touches it up, we'll get a boarding call. Apologize, I don't have a name on the roster for number 10. But number 10 for the Warriors goes off. I'll figure out who that is for the next game. My apologies on that. But number 10 for the Warriors goes off. 18:51 remaining in the contest. Warriors on the penalty kill for 2 minutes.
Warriors number 10 minor penalty rewarded. Challenge the penalty.
Puck cleared out by the Warriors. Wald with forecheck pressure there, forces an errant pass. Crushers trying to set something up, but great pressure here by Wald and others on the Warriors. Crushers dig it out. No into the zone. Pressure there over there on the far side, I should say, by Wisner. Forces it back to the right side. Another shot goes wide left. Initial save by Rusniak. Comes right back in the crease. Turned aside again. Great play by Rusniak on the initial shot and the rebound, and it's cleared out right through center ice. Crushers will regroup in their own zone. Touch pass back into the neutral zone of the red line. Pass back into the slot, but turned aside by the Warriors. Crushers trying to get something set up, but timely poke checks by the Warriors are breaking up the rushes. Another outlet pass to the right side, and another pass broken up. Halleck chips it ahead to Wisner. Wisner over the blue line, short-handed here. Trying to play it back, a little tip in front. Glove save, great idea there. They don't blow it dead. Play continues. Wisner looking for a little tip shot there in front. Trying to find Depew, it looked like. Glove down, and the play continued. Shot goes wide, turned aside by Phillips. Great shot there, or great poke check, I should say, after the shot. Puck came right in front. Phillips turned it aside after the initial save by Rusniak. Loose puck still bouncing around, though. And now they'll blow it dead. A lot of good action there around the net for the Crushers, but they just couldn't find the back of the net. Good defensive efforts by the Warriors. A little over 17 minutes remaining. 17 seconds remaining on the power play for the Crushers. Crushers trying to get something set up. They'll play it back down low. Phillips and Russell rotating spots on D. Russell digs it out. Phillips in the crease. Russell will flip it into the neutral zone. And now you've killed it off. Warriors kill off a penalty. Back to full strength. Hargadine chips it back in the neutral zone. Halleck chasing after it. Halleck trying to get around some traffic. A good poke check there by the Crushers. Prevented that rush. Little drop pass for the Crushers there. Played over the left side, but another timely poke check. They break up that rush and play it up to Hargadine. Hargadine trying to play it around some traffic after the pass by Russell. Hargadine turns, spin, trying to find Halleck. Picked off by the Crushers. Line change for the Warriors. Phillips is back on D. Shot wide left. Karam's into the far corner. Warriors pick up the puck, trying to play it back, but tied up in the corner momentarily. Wald comes away with it. Wald, outlet pass looking for Halleck, just off of his stick. Chipped right back in the zone, picked up by Phillips though. Phillips circling around some traffic. He'll play it over to the far side looking for Wald. Wald plays it ahead on the right side, trying to clear it out, but kept in by the Crushers. Another good poke check by Phillips. He'll play it up to Halleck, trying to clear it out. Crushers keep it in though, and Phillips will corral that. And send up behind Rusniak looking for Wald. Wald chipping it ahead, but kept alive just under the blue line. Quick snapshot goes off the skates of Hargadine and turned aside by Rusniak. Dangerous bouncing puck there, but Rusniak found it, kicked it aside. Shot from the point, tip, goes wide right. Great opportunity there for Canada, tips wide right. Loose puck picked up just on the blue line. Another loose puck opportunity in front, covered up by Rusniak. Still keeps it out of the net. How did that stay out of the net? No goal, they wave it off, blow it dead. Unbelievable effort by Rusniak. Again, lost his stick. Somehow found a way to make the save and cover it up. Unbelievable effort by Rusniak to keep that out of the back of the net. Just under 15 minutes remaining. Got another timeout here. Just under 15 minutes remaining here in this final frame. Warriors with a 4-goal lead, 6-2. Face off won by the Crushers. They'll play it back down low behind Rusniak. Circling around is Curtin trying to pick up the loose puck. Pressure there at the point by Weisner. Loose puck back in the slot. Quick save. Shot turned aside by Rusniak. Bouncing puck on the rebound. It lands on top of the net and we'll get a stoppage in play. Loose puck picked up by the Warriors. Play it behind their own net. Trying to find Howick. Howick will send it back around the other direction, looking for Phillips. Phillips trying to play it around some traffic. Picked up by the Crushers momentarily, but Howick intercepts it. Howick plays it back to center ice. Streaking down his wall, trying to get around some traffic. Icing called just out of the reach of Wald, who was streaking down to prevent the icing. Almost got there, but not before the puck crossed the red line, so we'll get a face-off back down in the Warrior zone. Hargadine to take the drop. Crushers control the face-off. They play it back to the left point, and they'll drop it back down low behind the Warriors' goal. Phillips trying to get a poke check there and break it up. Plays it back over to Hargadine. Hargadine off the boards, trying to clear the zone. Broken up by the Crushers, but not before the Warriors chip it back out of the zone. Canada regroups in their own blue line, or in their own zone below the blue line. Chip back ahead all the way back down the Warrior zone. Phillips will pick it up. He'll backhand it around. Looking for Wald. Crushers beat him to it. Picked up by the Warriors with the plate out to Howick on the left side. Howick on the left side across the blue line, trying to get through some traffic. Down in the slot, quick snapshot, stick check, block off the glass. Picked up by Hargadine. Hargadine playing it back to the point. Looking for Curtin. Curtin chips it back down low. Looking for Wald, back to the point. Thought about a slap shot. Depew plays it back down low. Depew back to Hargadine down low, got tied up. Looking for Howick. Howick centering pass comes all the way back out to Curtin. Curtin fanned on a slap shot. Played behind the net though by Canada. It's still alive in the zone. Straight to the net. Loose puck right in front in the slot. Trying to get it cleared out with a poke check though. Kept alive by Depew. Depew does a great job to poke check that away from the Crushers player. Curtin at the point. Trying to keep it alive. Great back check by Howick. He comes away with it after the Crushers looked like they had a little rush there. Howick comes away with it. Weisner right off the bench trying to back check. Crushers with a little opportunity here. They'll backhand it wide. Crushers right back in the zone. They get in the slot. Quick snapshot block. Save right off the face mask of Rusniak. They'll dump it right back in, but it's turned aside. Depew right there to kick that aside. Russell there as well, trying to chip it out of the zone. Warriors trying to clear it over the blue line, and they do. Streaking on the left side is Weisner. Looking for a pass, doesn't get through the traffic. Crushers come the other direction. Forced to the far side by Phillips. And a stick poke check there by Rusniak. Crushers trying to keep it alive, but streaking up the left side is Russell. Russell trying to get around some traffic. Poke checks it over the blue line. But cleared out by the Crushers. Phillips, the one man back. They get around him, quick shot. Saved by Rusniak. Loose puck bouncing in front. They wave it off again. Might have been a quick whistle. They wave it off. It bounced up and over Rusniak. He made the initial save. They blow it dead. Puck chipped up and over and went into the net. But referee right there to say no goal. I'm not sure if he thought the net came dislodged or what. The initial shot was saved and Rusniak had his glove on it and they poked it away. So maybe that's the call here. They poked it out of his mitt. Another quick shot right in front. Loose puck, and this time they find the back of the net. As they say, the puck doesn't lie. That might have been a makeup call there. It looked like that first one did go in, and so the next effort there by the Crushers, that one does find the back of the net. Quick shot after the face-off, and that brings it 6-3. Just over 11 minutes remaining here in this final period. Loose puck in front, Karam's right through the crease. Turned aside, trying to get cleared out there. Depew played it back, but kept in the blue line by the Crushers. Depew again picks it up, trying to play it behind Roshniak, looking for Robotham. Hargadine there as well, but he kept in at the point by the Crushers. Loose puck in front, they picked up right there on the top of the slot. Canada picked it up, but played it wide, didn't pull the trigger. Back to the left D, another shot looking for a tip. Cleared aside. Wald trying to play through some traffic. A slap shot comes right back to Hargadine. Hargadine in the slot, all alone. Poke checked away at the last second. Hargadine tried to pull it back for a quick shot. Lost the handle there. Good opportunity for the Warriors. Hargadine behind the blue line, or behind the red line, I should say, working down low in the corner. Trying to play it back to the point, but poke checked away. Robotham there to do a good job to keep it alive. Eventually cleared out, though, by the Crushers at center ice. They play it back on the left side. Quick shot, save by Roshniak. Great save by Roshniak as they got around the defense and took a quick shot from the left side. Roshniak up to the challenge. Puck cleared out by the Warriors all the way to the Crushers zone. No regroup behind their own goal. Loose puck kicks back into the slot. Crushers trying to get a shot off. Robotham there for a poke check. Another quick shot. I think Roshniak got a piece of that with the left leg pad. Kicked it behind the net. Centering pass. Turned aside by Russell. Glove down in their own zone. Russell across the blue line. Number 10 for the Warriors. Quick shot. Turned aside by the Crushers goalie. Kept alive the blue line by Russell, trying to find Howick. Played back to center ice where Weisner has a poke check. Warriors trying to clear it out of there. Howick in the battle on the near boards. Weisner there as well. Crushers come away with it. Good pressure by Russell and Curtin there to break it up. Crushers regroup. Curtin, it's right in the slot, digs out the puck. Breaks up the rush there. He'll play it over looking for Weisner. Weisner trying to chip it off the boards and out of the zone. He does. He gets it out. Chipped ahead where Walcott will dump it behind the Crushers net. And the Crushers will regroup. Chipped out by the Crushers and again turned back in by the Warriors. Weisner pursuing. Comes back to center ice. Picked up by Curtin. Curtin fires a slap shot and he scores! Stretching the lead back to 4 goals, 7-3 here. With just about 8 minutes remaining in the contest. Good offensive outpouring here in game number 1. Loose puck dug out by the Warriors. Hargadine comes away with it. He plays it over the left side. Dumping it back in as Walcott chasing after it. Walcott and Hargadine on the left side. They'll play it back to the point for Curtin. Curtin trying to chip it ahead. Got checked from behind. Hargadine right there trying to play it in the net. Good opportunity there. Hargadine in the slot trying to play it around the backside of the goalie. But good defensive effort there. by the Crushers and poke checked that away, and the goalie covered it up. Phillips with a good job at the point to keep it in. He'll play it back down low. Crushers trying to clear it out, comes back to the point. Kept in by the Warriors. They'll bang it right off the back of the net. Goes right near the goalie. Turned to the side with his stick. Crushers trying to clear it out, but Russell keeps it alive again at the point. This time the Crushers come away with it. They'll back in the neutral zone. Chip pass tied up by Phillips. Russell trying to skate through some traffic on the far side and chip it ahead to Weisner. Weisner and Robotham right there on the far side, but a couple good timely poke checks by the Crushers. They'll break it up. Weisner circles back. He'll pick up the loose puck and he'll play it back down behind the net. Bangs it off the boards behind the Crushers goalie, picked up by Robotham. Robotham trying to play it back to the point. Warriors will play it back down low, right back to Robotham. A little scrum there in the corner with a couple players from each team. Puck is cleared out by the Crushers. Comes all the way back to the Warriors zone. They'll circle behind their own net with just over 6 minutes remaining. Outlet pass to Weisner. Weisner through the neutral zone trying to find open player. See who that was. He was looking for Wald. Comes over to Howick, and Howick will dump it in. Wald chasing after it after the dump in by Howick. Hargadine with a little chip back to the slot, and nobody home, and the Crushers come away with it the other direction. Crushers up the left side through the neutral zone. They'll chip it in, but turn right back around there by the Warriors. Back to Hargadine. Hargadine on the left side trying to get a centering pass. Chipped aside by the Crushers goalie. Crushers dig it out, and they'll play it up the boards. Curtin trying to pinch down to keep it alive in the zone. Walt digs it out. He'll play it over the far side. Looking for Depew. Depew off the boards around a defender. Warriors onside. They enter the zone. Tied up by the ref there. Can't get around that traffic. Hargadine is there as well. Crushers dig it out. A little odd man rush opportunity, but back checking is Curtin. Great effort by Curtin to get back in time. Just under 5 minutes remaining. Curtin tried to clear it out, but poke checked away. We're going to get a cross check here from behind. That'll be a penalty on the Warriors. Power play here for the Crushers. Let's see if the Warriors can fight it off. Turned aside, comes back to the point. Shot tipped. Good tip, went wide right. Phillips battling behind the net. Phillips will come away with it. He'll skate through some traffic and play it up the boards on the far side, but kept in at the left point. Crushers play it back down low. Phillips with pressure. They force it back to the left point. Shot turned aside by Rusniak. Rebound comes right back on the slot. Rebound kicks wide left. Crushers will play it back to the left point. Just over 4 minutes remaining. Minute 14 remaining in the power play. For Canada. Loose puck in front. Shot turned aside by the defense. Never got through. Another shot goes off the skate. Another shot goes wide right. Crushers with a few good looks. Just can't get him on target. Loose puck in front, turns, fires, Rusniak right there with a great save. Robotham applying pressure. They force the puck back to the point. Poke check there by Phillips, and they score. A poke check by Phillips went right back out to the right side. And a quick slap shot by a Crushers player. They bury it. That makes it 7-4, negates the penalty. Back to full strength with 3.5 minutes remaining in the contest. Shots pretty close, 24-21 in favor of the Warriors.
assisted by number 12 and number 5.
Loose puck in front, turned aside by Roshniak.
3:36 remaining in the
Pope
third
checked away,
period.
trying to clear the zone, but kept alive momentarily and now out of the zone. The Warriors will clear it out of there. Icing call if it makes it. Now they wave it off. One ref had his arm up, one waved it off. Crushers on the far side. Russell comes away with it, trying to battle and get a centering pass. Picked off, though, by the Crushers. Crushers come up the other direction, back in the neutral zone. Through center ice. Battling through some traffic. Weisner and Kurtner there. They force him wide behind the net. Centering pass goes all the way back to the blue line. Shot on target. Saved by Roshniak. He'll hang on to that one. 2:46 remaining in the third period. Face-off controlled by the Crushers. Quick backhand shot, intercepted in the slot. Cleared out by the Warriors, back to center ice. Or I should say, cleared out by the Warriors, and the Crushers regroup at center ice. Howick picks up the puck just below the blue line, circling around. Howick trying to find an outlet pass, high stick almost there. They didn't call it. Chip back over to Hargadine. Empty net here for the Crushers. 6-on-5 for the Crushers. Warriors trying to get a shot on target. Howick down low with Hargadine, battling. Curtin at the point, trying to keep it alive. Curtin chips it back down low to Howick. Howick looking for a shot, and he scores! Howick buries the empty netter, puts him back up by 4 goals. Warriors take a commanding 8-4 lead here with under 2 minutes remaining. Loose puck in front. Rabathin digs it out, trying to play it back out of the zone, but kept in at the point. Shot right on target and covered up by Roshniak.
Gotta get get. Gotta get get. Gotta get get. Gotta get get.
Loose puck dug out by Weisner in a foot race. Weisner beat his man around the puck. Came away with it. But a poke check interrupts that shot on target there, and the Crushers come away with it up the left side. Outlet pass all the way to the right side. Phillips back on D for the Warriors. They skate around. Phillips trying to go low. Quick shot turned aside by Roshniak. Phillips picks up a loose puck, trying to play it ahead to Weisner. Weisner looking for Rabathin, but can't quite get it out. Shot on target, turned aside by Roshniak. Crushers trying to set something up. Let's circle behind the Warriors net. Phillips tying up his man. They'll play it back to the right point. Back down low. Warriors dig it out. They've got numbers. 3-on-2 here. Rabathin and Weisner streaking up. Shot on target, looking for a rebound here, but goes wide left. Rabathin trying to dig out the rebound. He'll play it back down low off the glass. Weisner and Rabathin below the red line. Weisner below the red line, back in front, looking for a shot. Scores! Great play by Logan Weisner there. He had the goalie beat. Weisner pulled back into center of the crease. Goalie followed him, and then he went back short side. Buried the goal in the top left corner. Weisner with the goal, making it 9-4.
Warriors goal scored by number 28. Time of the game, 32 seconds remaining of the third period.
Good opening game here for the Warriors in this first game of the tournament. The Desert Classic in Las Vegas. 9-4 will be your winner here with a few seconds left on the clock. Great opening match here. And they go ahead and just run the clock out there. They had a whistle, but they'll go ahead and run it out. Next game tomorrow morning, Warriors will play the Vegas Junior Knights. Good start though here this afternoon. Final shots 26-24. Final score 9-4. Warriors go up 1-0 in the tournament. Local time tomorrow, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock game it looks like. Warriors versus the Junior Knights. And then a second game in the afternoon versus On Top Hockey at 3:40. So 9 o'clock local time and 3:40 local time. 2 games tomorrow. Great start here for the Warriors in game number 1. 9-4 your final. Warriors go up 1-0 on the tournament.